Hey Kings, today marks exactly 90 days of my semen retention journey, alright? So as you can see, we have here 90 days of SR and NoFap benefits, alright? So we have 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, alright? We'll be diving deep into that, alright? Um, so guys, this video is going to help a lot of people who are in the ignorant stage, who haven't started NoFap and semen retention yet. I believe this is going to help a lot of them to start embarking on the journey to use NoFap and semen retention as a tool of self-development. Right? We've all been through the stage of life where we were watching the movies, the telenovelas, we were watching we're going to the site, watching the P movies and stuff, all right? We've all been through such state because of curiosity, all right? And this is another stage of life that you got to. I would suggest that every man has to go through, all right? Every man has to practice NoFap and semen retention. Also, every man has to see it or use it as a tool of personal growth and self-development, all right? Which is another phase of life for every man. That is what I think, and that is my perspective and belief, that from watching the movies, the telenovelas, the listening to the news and stuff, I'm not saying such things are bad, all right? Such things are a stage of life. They are ignorant stage, all right? And such things also build skills in you, all right? They are going to build skills in you. You watching things on the internet, consuming things on the internet, on the television and stuff, it's not bad, all right? It's going to equip you with certain skills because definitely you're learning out of what you've been watching, all right? But you don't always have to be, a consumer. You have to be a producer as well, right? And this is where NoFap and semen retention comes in. This is where using NoFap and semen retention as a tool can help you to become a producer and not all the time being a consumer, all right? Great. So when you start to embark on this 90 days journey of NoFap and semen retention, guys, you are going to be filled with anger, right? You are going to feel anger, right? The anger here, oh, there is some flight passing. Let's continue. The anger that is going to come out, it's not an anger that you got to use to destroy, but it is anger that is going to provoke you, right, to see things clearly, to be unhappy with your past life and be like, no, I've been wasting my time consuming. Now I got to do something productive. So the anger is going to be a fuel, it's going to be a motivation that is going to help you, all right, to become a better version of yourself, all right? And I think that is one of the limitations of NoFap and semen retention. There is going to be anger, but you got to turn it and use it positively. All right, so without much talk, guys, let's take a critical look at the benefit, all right? The benefit, what you'll be reaping when you go on the NoFap and semen retention for 90 days, all right? Mind you, 90 days doesn't mean that that is the end of your NoFap and semen retention journey. Most people, when they get to the 90 days, they decide to reboot, all right? Yeah, but that is not the end. It is um, it is a cleansing stage, all right? The 90 days help in cleaning you. Okay, so it cleans you totally. So you begin to see the benefit of holding onto your seed. All right, you begin to see the benefit of not doing the PMO. All right, so that is it. It doesn't mean when you get to 90 days you quit or you end. All right, great. So the first 30 days, in the first 30 days, guys, you are going to experience, all right, some sort of excitement. All right, there's going to be some sort of excitement in you for starting the journey, because there is no going to be the issue of shame and guilt. All right, so there is no more going to be a feeling of shame and guilt. All right, when you start this journey, so you're going to feel cleansed, going to feel so clean. All right, so the first 30 days there is not going to be any wet wipes. All right, you're going to be clean, you're going to be hygienic. All right, in what the journey you are embarking on. Right, because you're no longer going to be using the tissues to be cleaning yourself, to be uh, getting rid of things. All right, so you hygienically you're going to be clean. All right, and there is going to be blue balls at this stage. You're going to experience blue balls. All right, at this stage, at the 30 days, you're going to experience blue balls. All right, you're going to experience some pains in your balls. All right, when you start the journey, the first 30 days you're going to experience blue balls. All right, so you got to be aware of that. If you are a heavy fapper in the past, you are going to have a very heavy blue balls, right? And it's going to take some number of days, right? If you are a heavy person that engages in physical contact with the opposite gender and spilling out the precious seed out of you, you are going to have a very severe and heavy blue balls. You got to take note of that. But you got to be careful. When the blue balls hit, you don't have to quit. You don't have to quit. You got to continue, right? In my past life, those days when I was in the ignorant stage, I didn't know of NoFap and semen retention. I knew deep within me, my intuition kept telling me that, Paul, if you can abstain, if you can go on temporary voluntary celibacy for a period of time, it's going to transform your life. It's going to help you. All right? My instincts has been telling me that. But anytime I try to embark on the journey, guys, there is going to be this kind of blue balls, pains. All right? Like 2 weeks, every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, the pain is going to be heavy, and that makes me to relapse. Because of the pain, I said, no, my balls are full, so I need to empty them. And you feel it that it is heavy, because at then I was in the ignorant stage. I didn't know how to transmute the energy for my benefit. All right, so anytime the energy is full up there, then I got to release it and get rid of it. All right, so that was what I've been doing. So the longest I can do in my previous life in the ignorant stage is 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That was what I've been doing. All right, and I believe a lot of people, most of you, will be doing that or be going through the same thing. All right. I'll be giving you a sign of caution over here. You got to take caution. When you get to the blue ball stage, know that it is a stage. Don't be like me and don't be like most people. That is in my past life where you feel like, oh, the sack is full, you got to empty it. No, you got to persevere. You got to transmute the energy by hitting the gym, building your strength and muscle by you know doing breathing exercises. Breathe in, right? You breathe in, okay? You do exercises like the yoga exercises. You do things like meditation, reading reading of good religious books, reading self-development books and stuff, all right? Because over in this stage two, that is where a lot of people, many people for that matter, experience the flat line as well, all right? That is the 2 weeks, 3 weeks thereabouts. That is where most people give up, most people relapse, and they are like, oh, this NoFap and semen retention stuff is bullshit, and the, the highest they can do, the highest they can go is 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and always they are at the same level of life, all right? So you got to take note of this, all right? Good. So over here, within the 30 days too, guys, if you are the type that you suffer from brain fog is going to be a distant issue now. Brain fog, all right? So within that 30 days, if you have issues of brain fog, you see that your memory is becoming, great now. You can now begin to put your thoughts. You can now begin to put your thoughts into words and actions and express them and say them. All right, good. So that is it. Within the 30 days too, you're going to feel much energized. Right? Going to have more energy, you're going to have stamina as well. You're going to be filled with vitality. Right? You're going to experience this great stuff within the 30 days. Alright? So that tells you if you can do this for 30 days and you'll be experiencing energized vibe, stamina, vitality, it means the 60 days is going to be much better, because the higher you keep going, the brighter and the better, more energy you are going to feel. All right? So if here you are filled with so much energy, here you're going to be filled with greater energy. And so here you'll be filled with great energy. All right? And the 90 days you're going to be great energy. All right? So that is how it is. If with 30 days you can feel great about yourself, then it means the 90 days you're going to feel much greater. Much great. And 90 days, guys. So that is how it is. All right? That is how it is. The higher you go, you see that the better you are feeling about yourself. All right? Good. So the 60 days, within the 60 days, guys, that is where a lot of girls are going to start noticing you. So girls, ladies, women will notice you. right? That is where the attraction is, right? Within the 60 days, the attraction is going to happen over the female attraction. You can't take it out. You can't take it out of NoFap Semen retention. For sure, people are going to stare at you. People are going to look at you. That one, for sure, people are going to look at you. And within these days, guys, you will also be able to look at them in their eyes. All right, good. So from here, if you are the type that you have this kind of anxiety, you have this kind of social anxiety, guys, it's going to be reduced. All right, so social anxiety will reduce. Right, social anxiety is going to reduce over here within the 60 days. If you are the type too that you are so much depressed, your depression will be lessened. So there's going to be less depression. All right, great. So that is it, guys. Within the 90 days, all right, within the 90 days, if you are the type that you suffered from, born induced erectile dysfunction, all right, you're going to feel much better, right? You're going to feel much better within the 90 days going about. If you have erectile dysfunction, you will see that you start gaining strength and you're going to be potent, right? So that is the 90 days. Within the 90 days here, guys, you will feel so great. I'm telling you, you will feel so great, and you are going to have much time, much available free time, right? If you are able to get to the 90 days, guys, you will be full free. Freedom to share your PC with others. If you are able to embark on this beautiful journey, all right, guys, you will see that you will delete this kind of the visiting the site, the P movies. You will delete all the P movies on your machine because you're going to feel anger, right? As I said from the beginning, you're going to feel anger, which is going to help you to get rid of certain things on your PC, on your phone, all right? And you're gonna have that kind of freedom to share, all right? To share your phone with people. A lot of people are afraid to share their phones, their computers, their laptops, whatever, with people because they have a lot of these P movies. They have so much P movies on their computer, all right? And guys, if something doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel okay to do it in the open. You don't feel okay when people are around, when people are gonna see. It means it is not worth doing it. So it means it is something that is not productive, it is not purposeful, and you got to get rid of all such behaviors, guys. When you do this, it's going to help you, guys. When you go within the 90 days, you are going to be emotionally balanced, you're going to be physically balanced, you're going to be spiritually balanced, you're going to really feel great about yourself, right? You're gonna feel like there is no late in life. You're gonna sleep less. You're gonna have more free time available to you that you can use that time to be productive, to stay productive in whatever you you're doing, right? If you are the type that you are schooling, all right, you will see that your learning, your grades are going to be better than when you were in the ignorant stage and fapping, having physical expressions and physical contacts, stuff like that, right? So, guys, that is how it is. The benefits, guys, that you're gonna reap are so numerous. As there are many. There are many, guys. You're gonna have a deeper voice. You're gonna have acne-free skin. All right. You're gonna have a thicker hair. If you're suffering from early gray hair, you will see that your gray hairs will begin to minimize. All these things are benefits of holding on to the precious seed. I remember those days there was some gray hair over here, but as I start taking this journey serious, there is no gray hair anymore. I wonder where the gray hair has vanished to, right? It is because of holding on to the seed, because the seed contains important essential nutrients, all right? Immunosuppressants, uh, neurotransmitters, a lot of hormones. It contains a lot of compounds such as iron, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin B12, chlorine, calcium, proteins, amino acid, all these stuff, guys. Your blood group, antigens, your DNA, fructose, ascorbic acid, citric acid, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, and stuff. Selenium is a very important nutrient in the seed of a man because selenium help fight oxidative stress. All right? Selenium in your seed help fight oxidative stress. Selenium is stored this way. Right? Selenium help fight oxidative stress. Okay, so that is the reason why the moment you you spill the precious seed out of you, you feel weak. You got to sleep. All right, after the seed comes out of you, you spill it, you feel sleepy. Some people think it is a stress releaser. It is not a stress releaser. It rather makes you more stressful because you've released the most precious nutrient, that is the selenium. The selenium, you've released it out of you, and that is what fights the oxidative stress. So you're going to feel more stressful. You got to sleep. It's like your body needs to go on operation. All right, so your body will be weak. You got to sleep so that the red blood cells and whatever, the white blood cell or something like that, they got to work hard again to produce new nutrient essential things that are going to help you, that are going to help the body. So that is when you go to sleep. Right, just like if you are sick, doctor want to operate on you, they got to give you some medication that will make you doze off. All right, when they give you medication that makes you doze off, it doesn't mean they are releasing stress. It means they don't want you to feel the pain that you'll be going through. They don't want you to feel much pain. And that is the same thing. After you spill out, you let out the seed, your body automatically got to go to rest. All right, so that naturally the operation will take on. All right, and the seed will be formed. Right, and that is how it is, guys. So it is not a stress releaser. Some people say, oh, if you beat your meat, you put your own meat into your own hands. It is a stress releaser. It is not a stress releaser. You are spilling out a precious seed precious nutrient out of you called selenium, which help fight oxidative stress. So take note of that. Guys, that is why when you begin to take this journey serious, it's going to transform your life. After 90 days, it doesn't mean that is the end of NoFap and semen retention. After 90 days, guys, it is to cleanse you, and it is to tell you that by holding onto your precious seed, there are numerous benefits which you yourself are going to experience it. So you yourself will realize how much ejaculation takes away from you. So automatically after 90 days, you will see yourself, all right, refraining, okay, from casual putting your meat into your own hands, casual physical contact and expression with the opposite gender. From time to time, you will see that this thing is real, this thing is true. I got to hold on to my seed, I got to protect my energy, and I got to invest my energy wisely, because energy cannot be created or destroyed, but can be transformed or changed from one form to another. So if your seed is a form of energy, then you got to learn how to transmute, change it to one form to another. So you breathe in deeply anytime the urge comes. You breathe in deeply and out. You do breathing exercise. You hit the gym. You build your strength and muscle. You eat well. You mingle with people. You read a lot of self-development book, good religious books, things that are going to help you to be productive and purposeful in life as a guy or as a man. All right. So guys, this is it. It is life-changing, and I will urge each and every young man to view or to start using temporary voluntary celibacy as a means of self-development. This is going to transform your life, and you will thank yourself for taking that initiative, that decision to embark on this beautiful journey. This is how the change begins. If you are able to do 90 days, then guys, you will be able to go more greater days, all right, more higher days. Okay, that is how it is. If you are not able to get to 90 days, it will be hard for you to get to. So from the start, I will urge each and every one of you, try as much as possible to hit 90 days, and you will experience all these benefits for yourself. You feel more energized. You will be able to get stuff done. You yourself, you will experience it. All right. It is not me that I'll be telling you, but you yourself, you will see how precious your seed is. All right. We are not saying there are no limitations. There are limitations to everything. When you start this journey, there are going to be few, blows. There are going to be few limitations, right? People are going to hate on you. People are going to try to ignore you. You're going to be lonely. You're going to be alone as you're on the journey. But it is all part. These are the limitations, but all is to help you, right? So, guys, that is it. I will end here, and God willing, if I'm able to hit 120 days, I will come out with another video on 120 days. All right. So, guys, let's keep going. If you've not yet joined the family, you've not yet subscribed to this important, life-changing YouTube channel, and you got to hit that button and turn on the notification so that anytime I come out with a new video, you'll be notified, or you'll receive a notification. All right, every day I come out with a video. It is because I'm holding on to my seed. It's a huge benefit I've reaped. Right, the whole year up to now, every day I'm able to come out with a video. Right, as I'm holding on to my seed, my spirit man is always speaking to me on topics to talk about. Today, if I say today, I can record 5 videos. I can do that, guys, because if I sit, I'm relaxing some more, then God will be speaking to my spirit, my heart, and I'll get a topic to talk about. And that is how powerful it is. When you take this journey, it's going to make you a producer and not all the time a consumer. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this powerful and productive video. I'm out, guys.